Hello, random fellas. This is some 10 plus 0 rapid fun, so let's get right into it. Subscribe. I want to get to 10 subscribers. Hit the button right now. Right now. Thank you very much. And let's see if we can win some rating today. That's not a pawn. We're playing the classic d4, c4, knight c3, e4, king's Indian. C5. He knows the correct system. Oh my god. That's not okay. So I guess it takes. I've never seen this game in my entire life. I'm not gonna lie to you. Take your. Sorry. What do I want to do? Do I want to take? Knight takes. I mean, maybe a little bit strange. Yeah, but whatever. I mean, trading off the pieces should benefit me at the end of the day. I was thinking let's go something like a3. Okay, queen out. Yeah, he wants to take here. Seems relatively logical. So I guess bishop d2. I mean, my bishop isn't doing much. And g5. Yeah, swings this rook over here. I have something like knight a4 if I really want to play it. Hitting his queen. But I don't think it's necessary. I think maybe something like queen c1 for now. But I mean, what am I really doing here if he just applies more pressure? Worst comes to worst, I can always just swing the rook over to the b file, so I guess it's not that worrisome. Whoa, okay, now that is interesting. Do I have any good way of defending that is the question. I mean, yeah, this is a problem. I mean, king up just looks weird. I actually don't know what I'm doing about that. That's a pretty nice move we found. I guess I have to play queen b1. Yeah, sure, queen b1. I just have to stop the infiltration, unfortunately. But at least now I have some threats, right? That's not even really threatening anything. Yeah, it just pushes, so this pin is not actually even really doing much. If I play knight d1, I'm overprotecting this. Well, at the end of the day, what I really want to do is play knight f3 castles, because then I'm actually threatening to take his knight. But I want to play knight d1 because it lands a pin, and I'm actually kind of threatening to take somewhat. Yeah, I mean, knight d1. But his point is he wants to go here with the check, I assume. But I mean, I can just take it with the queen, presumably, but seems weird. Seems very, very weird. Yeah, I mean, what to do here? This square is incredibly weak. Okay, whatever. Knight here. Knight here. It's not exactly the greatest endgame I've ever seen in my life, but that's what we got. Point is, knight here check. I take with the queen. Takes back. Then I take his queen here. Takes back with the rook. And maybe play something like f3. Should be surviving there. He will probably move his knight and then play continues, but it should be okay after something like rook b1. I am still up a pawn here. So, you know, if he does end up going for this line, I think I should be better. Also, I mean, I can just play, I don't know. Here, interesting, just allowing me to take this if I so desire. But he opens up bishop. Now why my pawn's hanging? Yeah, that's quite irritating. What to really do about that? Now he's threatening knight here check. Take. And now b2 is hit. So just rook b1 should be okay. Just play knight f3. Okay. Now I castle. I don't know if letting me castle was the play, but I guess he's just saying that b2 is so weak it doesn't matter, but I mean, I'm not entirely convinced. Not entirely convinced at all. Right in here. That just wants the exchange of it. Presumably, yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna go for this now. More than likely, or rather, not fantastic again. Also, I'm a bit low on time, as always, so that's another plus. But I mean, it's not so bad. Maybe. Work here immediately. Interesting. Yeah, so now I'm definitely back in the game. With all these pawns rolling. Whoa, maybe not. Oh wait, that just blunders. What am I doing? That's just a terrible blunder. He completely missed Y. But that was just terrible. Yeah, I mean, this also wins for him. But, I mean, holy shit, that was bad. It's here. The good news is that these endgames are somewhat difficult to win if you don't know what you're doing, but yeah, it cuts the king off. Smart. Please go here. Oh my god, he actually did! Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I'm bound to blunder here, but that is pretty shocking. Unbelievable! I mean, how do I get this lucky? How do I get this lucky? That is just incredible. I mean, that makes me so happy. Yeah, so huge props to my opponent. I mean, I don't know if I would say he deserved to win this, but he definitely deserved very heavy winning chances. This endgame does require some technique to win. Right? It is a knight versus rook, but, you know, with no passed pawns, it's a little bit more complicated than people might think it is, especially when you're not a super grandmaster. So, you know, if you're not careful, you can end up drawing this if you trade off all the pawns or something like this. But yeah, he definitely didn't deserve to lose this endgame. I needed to work very, very hard to hold a draw, and just walks directly into this trap. I mean, just the only move that you needed to avoid playing here was king. That was like my one trick. But yeah, I mean, be wary of automatic moves, right? He just automatically brings the king forward. He's improving the placement of his king. It's such a logical move, right? But just completely fails. But yeah, that was pretty much the only losing move other than hanging your rook in some terrible way. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get lucky. Okay, let's game review very, very quickly. 80.4% accuracy and 76.1. Okay. So yeah, I don't know b5. b5 is some strange gambit, but I guess it just goes into the gambit. It said I should play a4 here. Good to know. Yeah, so apparently he could play queen a5. I mean, who knows? And he's threatening to take here. And bishop d2, let's say you play the best move. Now he takes. What's the difference? Not quite sure I understand, because that's almost what happened in the game. I shouldn't have taken, I should have played knight f3. Okay. And a3 was just a huge blunder, apparently. Apparently a3 is just a terrible move. It's relatively logical to try and stop his knight from hopping in there, but it just weakens the light squares way too much. Yeah. This is just dead lost. If he had played queen a6, apparently. I'm just fully losing. Why? Let's say I play a pass. Knight in here, check, and just completely dead lost. So queen a6, and I actually can't do anything to stop knight here check, or what? I mean, yeah, I guess there's just nothing to be done. You gotta sacrifice the exchange. Okay, so he actually should have gone for this endgame. Really? Yeah, and f3, I saw this position. What I didn't see was rook b3. I assumed he would play something like knight here, putting more pressure onto this pawn. And then I would play something like rook b1. But yeah, rook b3 apparently just crushes. Interesting. Okay, I kind of misevaluated that. I thought that endgame was kind of good for me because I got all the pieces traded off, so I'm not getting mated, but I guess not. Yeah, so he allows me to castle, which was a bit strange. Bishop takes, apparently. And what? Rook takes? Pawn takes? Queen takes down here. Wait, I didn't lose the exchange. Okay, that is just purely a blunder on my parts. I mean, Ro just doesn't know how to count. If I take here, then he takes here, and I just lost a rook for a knight. But if I take like this, it's bishop for a knight, and now we just trade the rooks, and I'm not actually losing any material whatsoever. Yeah, so I mean, that's just purely a blunder by me. Yeah, so now it's just losing, but yeah, so this is completely a blunder, and I actually saw why. It's because he can just simply take the knight. Like, it just purely hangs at these. So the fact that he missed this is pretty incredible. But my idea was correct. I just should have done it in the other move order. I should have played 95 first, let him play take, and then actually I'm not really in time here, but the idea was actually I'm in time. The idea was to put the knight here and defend the a5 pawn. This is what I was gonna go for. So I mean, the idea was there, but this in practice just purely hangs a knight. But I mean, he misses y, and now we get into a somewhat tricky endgame. I mean, the computer is kind of lying, saying, oh, it's so winning, it's so winning. From the human perspective, usually it's only black that can win this, but knights are tricky, right? And it's easy to draw this if white knows what they're doing. Oh, okay, this is not easy to draw. This position is objectively winning for black, but you know, it can be drawn if black makes enough mistakes. And now this is just winning. Reroute my knight, win the pawn, and he resigns here because, okay, either you're gonna drop the pawn or you're gonna play some move like f5, and I'll just play king here and push. Right, just push the pawn, push the pawn, push the pawn. You don't even need to win the f5 pawn. And simply queening. And obviously, if black turns around to go stop the pawn, right, then you can just knight b6. I mean, from the human perspective, you would just take this pawn. And now it's completely game over. Because this is queening, this is queening. Yep, So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.